Modern technological advances have made the world we live in more universally accessible than ever before. Multinational corporations like Apple and Google play a fundamental role in our everyday lives. In order to maintain business relations across the global spectrum, employees must engage in international travel. However, this threatens company data due to the risk of cybersecurity attacks on mobile devices. When traveling abroad, workers are confronted with a large amount of insecure networks with heavy traffic. It is important for them to recognize and practice good risk management. Doing so will protect the corporation's reputation, intellectual property, and data, as well as offer its customers a measure of assurance. This video will present 4 security techniques businesses implement in order to keep customer information safe while traveling abroad.
We appreciate the importance of the 4 security techniques. We will highlight the magnitude of a cyber attack. The impact of a security breach can be broadly divided into 3 categories. Number 1, financial. Restoring, reinstalling, or deriving information can be an expensive procedure. Reputational. Customers will lose confidence in the privacy and services of the company and therefore move business elsewhere. Number 3, legal. Lawsuits will result by way of offended customers with compromised personal data. As illustrated, even a single cyber attack could significantly damage a corporation.
There are many forms of risk management that companies and business travelers adopt in order to ensure security and protection from possible threats. We will now begin to discuss these different mechanisms as well as alternative solutions to cyber attacks. The first way a business owner can keep their information safe is by only carrying data they feel is important. If an owner does not need a set of data during a particular time, it's better to keep it stored on a separate device that is in the company's domain. By doing this, you're ensuring your sensitive information is safe and you're protected during travel. As you can see, by keeping excess information on a home desktop or a separate laptop, you save yourself from attack and ensure your online data is secured. The second way a company can protect themselves while traveling abroad is by using prepaid devices for international communication. Many times, a company's employee is forced to make international phone calls and texts, resulting in the exchange of confidential material. By purchasing a throwaway phone, you're able to prevent others from obtaining that relayed information. Additionally, discarding of prepaid phones means devices are not traceable and your data can no longer be accessed.
There are many places you can purchase a prepaid cell phone when traveling. Kiosks are located all over the world, especially in airports, shopping centers, and plazas. Purchasing these phones is easy and requires very little, if any, setup.
When you travel to different countries, some of them have different laws regarding data privacy and searching and seizing your devices. In some countries, your data may be monitored or retained through email, internet, or phone communications when you are using their networks. Your devices can also be seized and searched at customs. In order to be prepared for this, you should know the laws and policies of the countries you are traveling to regarding data collection and monitoring. The U.S. State Department website has this information available for you through their Smart Traveler Enrollment Plan program, also known as STEP, that you can sign up for. You should also use your own secure network whenever possible, so that you are not using and entering data on unsecured networks.
When you go through customs, they ask for lots of personal information, and recently people have been using their authority as a customs agent to take people's information and data.
Protect the information in your devices while traveling to other countries. There are many preventative measures you can take and steps you can do to secure your data by configuring your device. You should encrypt data when possible, install antivirus software, make sure your systems and applications are updated, and enable firewalls, screen locks, and automatic wipes to your devices. These steps will help ensure that your data is protected and hard to breach while you're abroad. These steps will make sure that your information cannot be accessed by unauthorized people. Before you leave to travel abroad, you should ensure that you've taken all these steps to protect your data on all your devices. This will ensure that people who shouldn't access your data have a much harder time doing so if they try. These are easy preventative measures that all employees can do before they travel.
As previously explained, there are many angles of cybersecurity that corporations must be well versed in order to proficiently safeguard customer data. Traveling abroad brings forth different concerns, which require a particular protocol tailored to the threats that present the highest risks. We've summarized 4 main techniques that are popularly implemented into business cybersecurity. Here's the recap of what we've covered. 1. Only carry data that you need and keep the rest stored in a secure location. 2. Use prepaid phones to communicate. 3. Use STEP and be aware of laws in the countries that you are traveling to. 4. Configure your device. The ultimate goal of these techniques is to facilitate information security so that corporations may stay ahead of cyber threats before they can occur. Customer information is precious cargo.